Hi, multiplying with decimals, or whoops, not decimals, fractions today. I feel like we already did that in class, Miss Eberly. Hello. Well, you need to practice some more. So let's start with an easy one. Okay, we're going to do 3, just so you know. 5 6 times 4 fifths. Now, since we already practiced this in class, I would advise pausing the video and trying it, and then playing it and seeing if you did it right. But if you have no idea, just keep playing the video. Whew. Okay, so multiplying with fractions, easier than adding and subtracting. So all I have to do, I don't even need common denominators. You're like, oh my gosh, but they're not the same. I want them to make them the same. Well, you don't need to. So I just take the 5 and multiply it with the 4 on the numerator. And then on the denominators, I take 6 and multiply it with 5. And if I do that straight across, 5 times 4 is 20. And 6 times 5 is 30. You know what? I could simplify that. I could divide those both by 10. And when I do, those will just cancel out. Divide them by 10, and there's my final answer of 2/3. Now I want to show you something really cool, and I did in class, and maybe you didn't follow it, but maybe you could on the video. I could simplify this first instead of having to simplify it at the end. I could check, does it reduce with 6? No. Does 5 reduce with this 5? Yes. They both are divisible by 5. So I could take 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 5 divided by 5 is 1. Then I could look at this 4 and say, does that simplify with this 6 or this 1? Well, not the 1, but it simplifies with the 6 because they both go into 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. So now when I multiply 1 times 2, what do you know? I get 2. And 3 times 1, I get 3. And I'm so excited about that. I thought I'd show you my exciting face. Ah! Yep, that's me right now saying, oh my God, I got that problem right. Okay, back to math. Whew. Is that really? You're so weird. All right, now let's do word problem. What? Yeah, I'm going to put some words in it. So let's say 168 people in this school are on the math team. Yeah, I said it. They're on the math team, people. You might be like, there is no math team. Well, yeah, you're right. There is none yet, but maybe I'll make one. But let's say out of all these members, 168 members, only 3/8 of them actually like math. What? Only 3/8 of them like math? Yeah, I know. It's weird. The rest of them are just there for the food because I guess they have really good food at math club. Did you know that? Well, yeah. So how many, if 3/8 of them love math, how many people is that? Okay, now look at this. 3/8 of 168. We're supposed to be multiplying. Oh, the of, that's what that means. So to find 3/8 of 168, I would need to multiply 3/8 times 168. And this is where you run into a problem because 168 is not a fraction. So make it 1. Make it 1. Get it? Meaning 168 is a fraction. It's 168 over 1. And then I just multiply it straight across. So I'm going to have 3 times 168 and 8 times 1. So I get a really big number on that numerator. And at this point, you just multiply it off to the side. And boom, boom. 504 over 8 times 1, which is 8. And then someone in class would be like, Miss Everly, that's improper. I'd be like, good job, that is. So I need to convert it back by dividing because that's what the fraction bar means. So 8 goes into 50. Let's see, how many times is that? Do you know? Can you get it before I write it? Because I'm writing it right now. It's 6. And 50 minus 48 is 2. Bring down the 4. Division's so fun. And 8 goes into 24 perfectly. Oh my gosh, 3 times. So back to our original problem. 3/8 of the 168 people who are in math team love math. How many people is that? Well, we figured it out. 63. So only 63 people on math team really love math. Oh. Okay, I'm going to do one more problem. And this problem is going to have a mixed number. 2 1/3 times, and you know what? I'm going to throw in another mixed number at you. But you don't care because you're amazing. Or you look like this right now. I don't want you. Well, you're watching the video, you're taking notes, right? So you're just going to do it. And you know what? You're going to be so excited you're going to look like this afterwards because you did it. Yeah, you go back to being a 2-year-old. All right, so here we go. Enough with the pictures. So I convert them right to impropers. This has a denominator of 3. If I multiply and then add, I am at 7. Hopefully you're getting really good at that. This one, denominator of 8, I'm going to shortcut it. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 5 is 37. Whew. Okay, now, common denominators? No, I don't need them. I just multiply across. So I'm at 7 times 37 on the numerator. I look back, and I have 3 times 8 on the denominator. So now I can tell this one's easier, so I know that's 24. I don't know 7 times 37 off the top of my head, so I'm going to multiply it out. Five. So I'm at 259. Whoa, that's pretty big. You know what? That's improper. So one more step, and I'm almost there. And I'll be that 2-year-old being like, yeah! 259 divided by 24. Since it was improper, we're converting it to the mixed number. 24 and goes into 25 one time. Whew, I'm left with 1. Bring down the 9. Uh-oh, does 24 go into 19? Oh, it doesn't. 0 times. Meaning you can subtract that if you want. I have my answer. It went in 10 times. I had 19 left out of 24. And there we have it. And there's you. And there we have it. And there is you before and you after. Okay, see you in class.